Yeah, big up. This is one of the older Toyota engines. One of the what them call it here. This is a Trace GE engine. The Gen 5, the Generation 5 engine. It is quite a superb engine, I must tell you. But what I learned as a car guy, a long time seasoned car guy, is that this engine was basically meant to last a very, very long time. It was made to last a very, very long time by Toyota. And so if Toyota maybe had continued making this engine, then I don't know what would happen in regards to sales. But I can tell you that this engine has a great, great longevity. Now, a couple of things was done to this engine. Um, it has replaced on it. Um, as you can see, it have a free flow intake, one of the HKS system, and the shackle body remain the same. However, an upgraded thermal hose, both top and bottom, and one of the triple core radiator to ensure proper engine cooling. The belts, as you know, Toyota don't make belt for themselves, so they source belt, OEM quality belt from other places, and Bando, Gates, other places have those belts where you can tap into and get good belts from them. So it's a win-win as regards to belt. But however, what I want to highlight today is something that I'm not sure if many persons are aware of it. I'm not sure, but it's worth talking about, and that is the power steering fluid. The power steering fluid. The power steering fluid. Now, the power steering fluid, the power steering fluid, a lot of times we just look at it like this: power steering fluid, and because it's a power steering reservoir right there, we just throw in power steering fluid, and we go about our day. But how many of us have ever read the fine print on the power steering cap, especially for the older vehicles? How many of us have ever read the fine print for the older vehicles on the power steering cap? Now, let us take a look at it. This is a Amzyl, brand new Amzyl power steering fluid. Very nice. One of the best money can buy. It's a multi-vehicle synthetic power steering. Right? It's of high quality. And on the back of it, it have a list of the type of vehicle that it is recommended for. And if you can go down, you can pause the video and go down and look and see the type of vehicles that it is recommended for. Right? However, on this particular model Trace GE engine, if you read closely, if you read closely to what is written on the power steering cap, read it closely. You can pause it and read it closely. It says power steering fluid. Use Dexron type ATF full to proper level. Now, I'm not sure if these type power steering fluid come in Dexron. I am not sure. I don't see it mark on it. But from years of being a car guy, Dexron has always been associated with automatic transmission fluid. And ATF right there, so automatic transmission fluid. Right? Now, lots of mechanic will say do not throw transmission fluid inside the reservoir because it may cause X and it may cause Y. When the cap specifically states use Dextran type automatic transmission fluid and fill to proper level, right? But the power steering fluid that is marked on the cap is to show that it is a power steering reservoir. However, the fluid that is enclosed inside the reservoir is of Dextran type quality, ATF, automatic transmission fluid. And doing the research, that's a power steering pump right there. Doing the research on the automatic transmission fluid, you will come to find out that it is indeed a remarkable fluid, sorry, and it is essential to how the power steering pump work and the lubrication of O-rings and seals, right? So I had purchased this to change out, to flush my power steering system and put in this. And a guy pointed out to me, a specialist, power steering pump specialist, pointed out to me the small print or the small writing on the cap, right? Now, I didn't know it was there because personally, most of us don't read the smaller prints. I didn't know it was written there. I saw the writing, but I didn't know that that particular writing was there. And he made me aware of it. Now, not saying that this cannot be used, you know. I'm not saying that this cannot be used. However, the longevity and the long-term usage of this maybe will swell up the seal, um, cause I don't know what it will cause, because I was running this a long time ago, and then I switched to transmission fluid, and I hadn't have any problem with both of them, to be sincere. I haven't had any problem with both of them, but specifically, this is what it is called to use. Dexran, the Dexran type ATF, automatic transmission fluid, right? Dexran type. Now, it is it is quite phenomenal, the types of things where you learn. Even though you call yourself a car guy or a seasoned car guy, you're never too old to learn. You are never too old to learn. And this is a power steering pump. This the power steering pump right here. This power steering pump, believe it or not, if anyone gets the age of this power steering pump, guess the age of this power steering pump. Leave it in the comment section below. Right? But I'm gonna tell you, this power steering pump has never been changed. And this is a 20-year-old power steering pump. 20 years old. This power steering pump is 20 years old, never been changed. And the Toyota standout, it has remained remarkably well in terms of performance. Well, it's gonna be changed now, though. It's gonna be changed now. It has run its course. It has done its time, and I have no hesitation in replacing it with another genuine, brand new power steering pump to go another 20, 30 years. It's remarkable how Toyota managed to achieve such phenomenal feat in terms of longevity, but it's also remarkable how this pump continues to work day in, day out, mile after mile after mile, with no breakdown, right? The fact that I'm changing it now is that it is indeed breaking down now, right? It is indeed breaking down now after 20 years of longevity. 20 years. And it has served its course. Now, I'm not going to run this in the new pump because it hasn't called for this. I'm going to follow what is on the cap. And I'm going to run the Dextran type ATF. And I am going to fill it to the proper level as instructed by the manual. So that is it. You're never too old to learn. You're never too old to learn. That's it. That's the my take on the power steering system on this Trace engine. As I said, Trace, this is a Trace GE engine. It was manufactured by Yamaha and the bottom half by Toyota. It comes in the Toyota Altezza RS200 from Japan. I don't think this model has made it into the US market. This is a RS200 Z edition. Very peppy, very ripe, very fun to drive, fun handling car. It's not the fastest car in the world, definitely by no stretch of the imagination is it the fastest car in the world. But in terms of longevity and handling and what's the other word? Um, Safety. It's up there. It is up there, and it is doing quite well. You can do a little additives to it. As I say, I did my intake. I did an upgrade to the intake manifold, and this is the intake body. It's quite massive compared to some cars. This intake body is quite massive compared to some car, and this is the infamous beams. It's an acronym for I don't remember, breakthrough image engine and management system, something like, but it's an acronym, and we call it, as Japan do, beams. The beams engine, right? Yeah, so it's a phenomenal engine. It's a very well made engine. It's a very well made engine, and I have no complaint. Absolutely no complaint. As you know, it's decked out with TRD aftermarket accessories. Can't go wrong with TRD. And yes, I'm in need of an engine wash right now. Definitely, because the dust and the road and everything like that. But that's okay. That can be dealt with at a later time. Yeah, so this is an engine that only runs AMSOIL. Has never run any other oil. AMSOIL is the oil of choice in this engine. Synthetic series, the signature series, the synthetic signature series 1030. It has never run any other oil. So this engine is, as it regards to internals, are getting the best of the best. Only run AMSOIL in this engine. No other oil will do. I mean, persons may have their preference. That's their preference. But in terms of mine, it's AMSOIL, and it will continue to do AMSOIL. So again, power steering fluid, Dextran automatic transmission fluid for this particular model can work and will work and has been working very, very fine, right? This is a 20-year-old pump. I'm not sure any modern day vehicle pump can go 20-year-old. Power steering pump to be exact. Not sure any nowadays vehicle can run comfortable at 20 years old without breaking down or giving way. But I'm telling you, this Toyota Trace GE engine is something else. I'm telling you, it is something else. Powerful, powerful longevity, powerful longevity. And as you can see, this it revs to 8,500. Um, it comes standard in manual. This is from factory stock manual, and as I say, it's a very fun handling car. It's not the fastest car in the world. It's a very fun handling car, and it really, the shape and how it's designed. The design was before its time. It's a classy design that can stand the test of time. It has lived up to years of competition in terms of design. Most modern vehicles are not designed like this. It is well designed, well thought of, thought about by the families of Toyota. And so we get to realize that Toyota is indeed right. Yeah, Toyota has indeed set its mark on this engine. The 2J engine can be replaced in this particular platform, can be replaced. Persons have swapped out the 2J turbo or the 1J turbo for this, but in terms of this 3SG, the balancing is superb. It is 50-50 ratio, and so the handling is not compromised in any way. The handling is very good, very good. I'm in desperate need of an engine wash, which will be done in short order. But again, thanks for watching. um, Subscribe, continue to comment, share and like this video. It's a small heads up on what is written on the cap: power steering cap and power steering fluid. So continue to watch, share and subscribe. All right, see you in the next video.